Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Pop Tart Lee and episode 12 as it stands now, top of the Funko Pops. And again, it's something a bit new, but before we do that, obviously we need to do the results from episode 11, Stan Lee. I should put the winner of that one up just there. Real tough one to call. I'm glad it was you guys picking, not me. Stan Lee Pops are just superb in my opinion. Really, really good pops. And with another one on the way, I'm glad I did this one early because I think otherwise it'd have been 7 or 8. But this one, I'm going back to the rules. The rules are there in place. Rules are there for a reason. 5 pops, and this one is, like I said, something different. This is the first time I've had a request to do an episode, so it was something that was on the horizon anyway. But I thought, you know what, I'll do this one now while it's in my head, while I've been thinking about it. So this one, Ali over at Stormcore Pop said to me at some point, can you do a pilots episode? Love to see all your pilots. So as far as I'm aware, I have got all of the pilots. And for this one, I'm actually just going with the pilots. I'm classing them as just the ones with the helmets. So there is a Poe Dameron pop. Where is he? He's up there somewhere without the helmets. So I'm going for pilots, as in pilots full get up, full uniform, full helmet. Helmet lover. You all heck. Come on, everyone's on board with this helmet loving now. I see it more and more. It's trending. Could possibly be the hashtag of 2021 if we can push it. It won't. But oh, I've waffled on again. Let's get into this. So I have got, as it stands, 8 pilots. So 3 have not made the cut, and those 3 are. This one might cause controversy, but if you followed me from day dot, Luke Skywalker's not made the cut because Luke Skywalker's already been in an episode. That is the only reason this pop has not made the cut. Otherwise, obviously, he would be in my top 5. But because we've had a Luke Skywalker episode, I wanted to try and keep it fresh, and so Luke Skywalker's going to sit this one out. But he is awesome. He'd win for me, to be honest with you, because it's my favourite out of all of them. So we'll put that one to one side. Another one who hasn't made it is a periphery character from the latest trilogy, Snap Wexley. Died in the last one. Spoiler alert, but I think a lot of people already said that film's already been spoiled anyway. But a nice enough pop, but I don't know, there's no real affection to the character, so to speak. So I was pleased to add it to the collection because I do like having all the Rebellion helmets, and I think they do look quite cool, but he didn't make it. And the other one that didn't make it is, again, from the same trilogy. It's Kai Finale. I think every man and his wife picked this up from a mystery box over Christmas in one form or another. It's a nice enough pop, tentacles, but it's a periphery character again. One I wanted to have because I want to get the Rebellion helmets, but there's nothing overly special about it that makes me think, yeah, I'd really like that one to be in my top 5. And when you see my top 5, you'll understand why I've gone with what I've gone with. So it's going to come as no surprise that we've gone with the big 3 as my first 3. So I'll whip through these, but I will show you. First one is Wedge from the original Star Wars trilogy. Just super cool. Look at that tash. Proper old school 70s tash. Lovely detail on the helmet. This one actually doesn't have the Rebellion's signet on it. It's got a lot of kind of the checkered flag motifs on the front and the back. All of them have got the yellow visor. But I just think that when I seen this 3-pack, so it's going to come as no surprise that they're all in there, and you can't pick the 3-pack, you've got to pick one of them if you're going to pick from the 3-pack. Had to get this one. And then obviously let's follow that up straight away with Biggs. Again, just it's the character as much as it is the pop for me on this one. Having those 3 from the original trilogy. Again, this pop, no Rebellion signet on his helmet, but the helmets are pretty much film accurate. If you want to have a look at any photos, you'll see that they've done a good detail on these, and they do follow on from the film. And let's just go straight to the third one from that one. And this one, he's got 2 on, and that's Porkins. My only issue with Porkins as a pop is, without being derogatory, he should be bigger. He was a portly fella. That should have been shown in the body. There's nothing wrong with him being slightly bigger as a pop. I'm not sure why they made it that it must have been just obviously for sculpt reasons, but he should have been a bigger pop. He's got 2 Rebellions on his helmet. The back's quite plain on this one, but I mean, let's be honest, there probably is somebody somewhere who displays pops like this, but it's not me. So that is Porkins. But yeah, really, just the yellow really pops on that red there, so that's really, really cool. And that's that one. And then the 2 not from that box set. One of my favourite Star Wars characters, Num Num. Had to get this one. This one I bought from Forbidden Planet back in the old, I think it was an underground exclusive one. But I was super excited that he got a pop eventually. Again, he's a periphery character in Return of the Jedi, but he's a character I loved, and I genuinely was quite giddy when I seen that he'd returned for the new trilogy. I know he didn't really do a lot, but I just thought that was one of the first nods they did when they did Force Awakens, and I was really happy that he was in there. Straightforward helmet again, Rebellion on the side and the front. I'm not 100% sure what that is there. But yeah, he's a cool one, to be fair. I mean, they did a Num Num, a standard one without the helmet, and with the helmet I only went with this one. But very, very cool, like with the cleft lip and everything. So that is a decent one. And then we're finishing off with, again, this is from the latest trilogy. This is Poe Dameron. I like this one because it's, I know it might sound stupid, but it's just different. It's black. It's the only black helmet one there is. But it looks really cool, and the colours really pop on that because of the yellow stripe and the red stripe, and then the red here. The Rebellion signet there on the grey, and I just think this one pops really well. It's a decent pop. I mean, it is the Poe Dameron sculpt with this little scar under his eyes, more prominent in the pops than I personally thought it was in the film, to be honest with you. But I think he is a cool one, and out of the latest trilogy ones, with the exception of Num Num, he was the one that made the cut over Snap and Kai. So they are the 5 we're going with. So to give you your recap, vote 1 will be going for Wedge Antilles, I believe it is. Yeah, because it's Wedge Antilles. 2 will be for Biggs Darklighter, I want to say. You can correct me if I'm wrong. 3 will be for Porkins. I don't know. I could probably Google it, but I know Porkins is Porkins. I don't know any other name for that. Number 4 is for Num Num. Very quick fact on Num Num. Here's a weird one for you. Purely by some random fate, I ended up in a messenger conversation with the actor who plays Num Num a few weeks ago, where I was trying to add some autographs to my Star Wars poster, which I'll try and put a picture of in here somewhere. And there was some sign-ins, and I asked a question, and it was actually the actor who played him who ended up getting in conversation with me, so that was quite cool. As a big Star Wars nerd, it was quite giddy, and I was like saying to me, I was speaking to Num Num, and she was like, just get off the phone, the kids need you for homeschooling. The world we live in now, eh? 2021, what a beautiful year. And then number 5 is Poe Dameron. So, normal rule of foot. Rule of foot, that's a new one. Rule of foot. I'm creating all my own little hashtag. Rule of foot, let's hashtag that one as well. Get that trending. Rule of thumb, votes in by Monday lunchtime. Next week's episode is already in the bag. We've got a guest presenter for that one. Somebody who Ken refers to his videos regularly as awesome. So see if you can get who that is from that link. And there is actually another guest spot coming up soon, and another person has asked about doing it as well. So we've got a few guest spots coming, but please, if you want to get involved, I'm quite happy to sit out and do intros and outros and get as many of you involved in this. Doesn't necessarily need to be one pop. As you can see, recently I've been going into lines of pops. Next week's video is from a line. So if you have all the Ghostbusters, or you have all of something else and you want to do an episode, just hit me up, get involved. More people are getting involved in this. I love it, to be fair. This is one of the videos that I've really, really enjoyed doing, and they've kept going. I mean, to get to episode 12, I've never stuck with anything that far. So if you want to get involved, please check out the description. I'm pointing down there at the floor. If you watch it on your phone, in the description, email address, Twitter address, Instagram address. I'm pretty good at responding to people. If you want to get involved, please do. But until the next one, get your votes in for your favourite pilot, for your favourite helmet. Let's get this helmet loving army growing and growing and growing. And I shall see you in the next one. All right, take care till then, guys. Bye for now. Bye.